Hey, what's up, North County? We are back again for the locker room with Don Crow from the Templeton Eagles. Coach?
Glad to have you, Randy. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah. Football season's here.
Oh my gosh. Are you at a level of 1 to 10? I mean, where do you rank your level of excitement for football season?
Oh, I don't know if it can be rated. It's just like I tell the kids, it's my passion of my life, right? So, because nobody does it for the money in high school, you know.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You can ask your son, right?
Right.
But we're excited, especially to get home, and we play 5 games at home in a row, and that was not our intention, but it just worked out that way. So, you know, people come on out every week. We're home all from now until October 4th.
Yeah, I saw that schedule. So how many seniors, how many key players do you think you lost from last year?
I just put it this way. At our first game last Friday night, 1 returning starter on offense.
Wow.
1.
Wow.
Now we have another one, but he's hurt, and we'll get him back in a couple of weeks. But we have 1 returning starter on offense.
Oh my God.
So we graduated
everybody.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was almost like the year of my boys, because I remember you graduated, I think 17 or 18 starters from offense and defense.
Yeah, we're probably like 16 around that number.
Wow.
Yeah. We're pretty young, but you know we're playing a couple sophomores on offense, and
that's awesome.
So yeah, we're coming along.
So how did the summer
Our
training
summer
go?
went really well. We added in a little bit extra passing because we're so young. And as the summer went along, we got a lot better. And that was good for us because we have to throw the ball better. We know that. I mean, it's no secret that we don't throw the ball a lot, but we have to throw it more efficiently and make it part of our game plan. And then weight room was really good. Kids did a great job all spring and summer. Then we started up on July 29th, right after the fair. We started with helmets and going, and yeah, it's been very much a learning experience because we have to move a little slower because we definitely have young guys.
So Coach, has anybody surprised you from?
Oh, they always do. There's kids that we thought would be part of what we're doing, and they just haven't picked up what we're doing. And then we have some other kids that were. I'll give, for instance, Connor Flanagan didn't play last year. He was a pretty good JV player as a sophomore. Decided he didn't want to play last year. Just concentrate on soccer. Came back, lifted all, and he's going to play. We call him the Swiss Army knife because he's playing 3 positions.
He can play anywhere.
Yeah, he can play a lot of different stuff for us, and he's really good. And so he goes in and plays at safety and at outside, weak side backer and a strong side backer. So he's really been a pleasant surprise for us.
In terms of size and history, what would you say Templeton is looking like this year as far as the size?
We're physically bigger than we've been the last 3 years.
Really?
Since when we lost Barber and Richards and Fisher and those guys, we're physically bigger. They're younger, so they may not be quite as strong as the kids we had, but they're very close. Perfect example, we start 3 linebackers that weigh 200 pounds. Three of our 4 linebackers are 200 pounds.
I like big linebackers.
And we haven't been that in a while. And so we're hoping, and we've held up pretty sturdy against the run in our scrimmage and in the first game. So we feel like that's good advantage for us, especially inside.
Awesome, excited. So tell me about last week. So you guys came back with a W against Hoover, right?
Yeah, so we went to Fresno, played Hoover. It was kind of a slow start for us. We're young, and we kind of got the ball rolling. Our defense made some plays. We intercepted 5 passes, and then got 2 safeties. And then we turned a fumble for a touchdown. So we scored 10 points on defense. And then in the second quarter, we got our running game going pretty well. And Tyler Cunningham and Armando Soto and Mo Swan and the fullbacks Mott and Mitchell got, we rotate them because they both play linebacker. So we got the running game going, ran for 200 yards. So
wow, good job.
Yeah, it just took some time. It's like I said, Hoover had one outstanding defensive lineman. I mean, he's really good. And
well, you got to shake off the cobwebs and stuff.
Right, and if you haven't played varsity football, then you got to line up against the guys probably that can play on Saturdays for sure somewhere. It's
right.
There was some learning experience for those guys. They're like, ooh, this ain't JV football anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they in terms of like the kids and they're like, you don't necessarily have a specific like that is my one and only running back.
No. We were running back. We had 9 different guys carry the ball last Friday.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, one, it keeps us fresh, or two, it helps us with injuries. Three, they don't know, somewhat deceptive for the defense, so that's helpful.
And with like your play calling and your offense and your defense, do you pretty much stay with the same course year after year, or do you change it up because of the men battle?
Well, so we'd played the same defense for a long time, and then a couple years ago, we just realized we didn't have as big a defensive lineman, but we had a whole bunch of really good linebackers. So we completely changed our defensive front 2 years ago, and just because it fit our kids better. You know, if we can't recruit, right? I can't go recruit 4 down guys to play what the defense we played for years. We just happened to have some really good D linemen go through here. One starting at Cal Poly and one starting at Utah Tech, was another FCS school. So we had some D1 guys.
Yeah.
So we don't have that size right now. So we've had to adjust and get, I guess you'd say, we're just get faster and try to get more athletic on defense. And it's been good. We played pretty well. We played well in the scrimmage. We got a shutout the other night. So we've been playing pretty well on defense.
With the kids that are coming out, do you find that kids are now waiting more till they get into high school to start playing football?
Yeah, there's it seems that way, especially this year's freshman class. I don't know how many, I doubt very few of those guys have ever played. And there's a lot of parents are still, they're going to get hurt and
right, concussions, and all that stuff.
Yeah, and they don't want them to play. And I'm like, well, soccer's concussions are just as bad. But
basketball.
Yeah, here's the truest statement: football's not for everybody.
Right.
Because if football was for everybody, we'd have 200 boys out there. Because they'd all want to wear the tie on Friday and stand on the sideline with 1,000 people in the stands. It's not for everybody. It's hard work. It's a lot of early mornings. It's a lot of off-season work, because you got to build for the next year. And it's boring off-season work, because you can play, like, perfect example, I talked to our basketball coach, Coach Ramos. They played 50 basketball games this summer.
That's wild.
Right? Well, because you can play every day.
Right.
You play 3-4 games every day.
Right, because you're not getting banged up.
Right, you can't play more than one football game a week, or you're asking for some bad injury situations.
Yeah.
Now, we throw in the summer, we had some 7-on-7s, but that's no contact, right? And so, your number of games you play for how hard you work in football is very limited. Mm-hmm. I mean, we get 10. If we win 3 of them, we get to play more. But you work for 9 months. We started January 8th to be ready to start on July 29th. And now they get 10 games. And hopefully we get more, we get in the playoffs. But yeah, it's your number of games you get to play this sport is so small compared to how much work you put into it. Some guy, it just isn't. Some people, they just don't see the value in it. But the guys that do it, they love it.
Right. Everybody likes game day. Nobody likes.
Oh yeah. Oh, nobody likes doubles, and nobody likes coming at 6 a.m. when I got them up running. But there's a method to that.
The thing that kids don't understand now, which you and I know now as an adult, that those days, they go by really fast.
Oh, amazing.
And
unbelievable.
You live the rest of your life wishing you could go back to those days. But it also builds very, very structured, your life. And I mean, there's so many benefits of sports, not just football, but sports,
So I tell our kids this all the time. I go, you'll go back to your 20, 25 year reunion, and you won't remember half your girlfriends. You won't remember half your friends who you were called friends in, because you have not seen them. You went separate ways. But I guarantee you, every kid that played here last year, they graduated last year, first thing we'll talk about is the trip to Idaho. Mm-hmm. Hey, remember we went to, maybe we've gone on that plane?
Right.
Or they'll remember the battles we had with the Tascadero, or winning the trophy back from Morro Bay. Mm-hmm. Those things, they'll remember those things because, number one, it's such a spotlight in a football game because there's so few of them, mm-hmm. right? And they're Friday night lights. And the other thing is the camaraderie they make with those guys. My high school team, one of my best friends lives down in Grover Beach now. I talk to him all the time. We played in 79, 77, 78. We're old farts, but.
And you don't miss a beat.
No. Hey, remember this game we played? In fact, the 100% truth that we played at McLean Stadium last Friday. And he texted me after the game because he saw the score, and he goes, great when he goes, I remember the last time we played there, we didn't play very well in high school. We won 21-19. He remembered the whole thing. The last time we played there in 1978 as players.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh yeah, it's you remember those things because it is such a small finite number you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's bring me up to speed for tonight, Coach.
We play Monache Porterville. It's the first time we've ever played them. They're a school of like 2,000 kids. They played Lemoore last week, and Lemoore's really good, and they lost to Lemoore. But it's a little step up in competition for us. We kind of, and then next week we have an even bigger step up. But we changed our preseason schedule around quite a bit with the change of leagues, and they wanted to come over and play at the Coast, so we took them on. They run the triple option like Cal Poly used to, and like Army and Navy, they run that offense. So, and to get ready in a week to all their option responsibilities.
So they're quick.
Yeah. They had two pretty good wings, but so to get, make sure who's got dive, who's got quarterback, who's got pitch, and get all those option responsibilities down. It was a very mental week. The kids had to get good reps.
Did you get a lot of film coverage this week?
Yeah. Well, both of us only played one game. We had some film on them from last year, but they don't run that offense anymore. So, but it helped us on defense for what they do defensively. But it'll be, our kids got to have their eyes right and play, have their eyes in the right place. If they play with dirty eyes, it's going to be tough. They got to be looking at the right things. And
there's so many things. I mean, like I said, football, Friday night football, home game. I haven't been to many games in other towns other than when we go and travel there, but Templeton brings the crowds.
Oh, it's
amazing.
It's a community event. I'm sure Paso and Tuscaloosa the same way because we're one school towns. But the North County loves its football, and we tell the kids all the time, you are the community's team, because we are. I mean, they put the green flags up on Main Street. They come to the games. They support us financially. They buy all the booster seats, and those aren't just all parents. Those are people that have had them. I think it's like Green Bay Packers. Yeah, you have to bequeath them to somebody. You have to put them in your will for somebody. I mean, those things sell out like quick.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's what makes us very unique. I mean, we're a school of 700 kids, which is very small. We won't play. Every school we play is bigger than us. That's just the way it is. So we have to have a committee.
And not to mention the best tri-tip sandwiches you will ever have.
Yeah, then they take pride in that. Our booster club takes pride in serving good food, and and people have a great time. Yeah. It's nice not to have. Our stadium's nice because you're right on top of the game, and you can get loud and the kids can hear you, and it's a very unique environment.
How do you feel about so Tascadero's in your league again this year?
No, they're not in our league, but we're still playing them.
Oh, okay. So that's just a preseason game.
Yes, it's our last game before league.
So why don't you think Tascadero and Paso? I mean, just a North County battle of.
Well, we tried to schedule Paso next year, but the way the cycle of games went, they'd already signed somebody for that date for a 2-year plan. So maybe in the future. And then Tascadero, when we split up leagues, myself and Coach Stroh's talked to the athletic directors, and he said, we need to keep this going. After playing it for 3 years, they realized we need to keep it going.
Oh, it's such a great North County battle.
It's crazy last year.
And it's a fun battle.
Oh, it's the absolute high level of respect. It's very much a respectful play for 48 minutes and go hang out after, right? Our staff, especially now, Coach Loney's the head coach, and Coach Lane over there, and Coach Ellithorpe over there, and we have a couple guys from Tascadero over here. It's very, it's when the ball's kicked off, it's all on.
Right.
But it's a very respectful and friendship rivalry.
So, Coach, tonight, what spectators coming in and watching the game, what do they need to know about? They got the electronic tickets now.
Got to do GoFan. They got to do GoFan. So either go to the app or go to our school website and get your tickets. And make sure as soon as you come in, you go get your food, get a tri-tip sandwich or a hamburger, and enjoy the game.
And get here early.
Oh, parking! You know how parking is here. Get here early.
So JV kicks off at 4:30 tonight.
4:30 tonight.
And Varsity at 7. Awesome, Coach.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I am super excited. I love football season. I can't wait. I'm going to probably go post up on the fence right now and get ready for you guys.
It's a fun night. Yeah, there's people reading yesterday trying to block off their seats. Not the booster seats, but putting tape down where their seats are.
Right? It's blankets all over the stadium.
Oh, yeah. There will be by the end of the day.
It's awesome. Well, good luck tonight. And can't wait for the season to start and see some football action.
All right, thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys. Hey, make sure you guys tune in tonight here at the Templeton High School football game. 7 o'clock kickoff, 4:30 for JV. We'll see you here.
Go Eagles.